What's up, you guys? Welcome to another one of my trend guides. The temperatures are getting lower, so that means we are well into the fall-winter 2020 season. And like I do every, 6 months, I got my trend guide with a bunch of looks, a bunch of trends that you should definitely know for the month ahead. So we got some cool color palettes, we got some fabrics, some outerwear trends, suiting trends, and a few out-of-the-box ideas that you might not have been expecting, but I'll do my best to help you work your way through it if you want to try them out. At the end of this video, you know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what could have been better, what you loved, what you hated. All that good stuff would be nice. And yeah, if you like this video, hopefully subscribe and check out the next one. With that said, I'm not going to talk too much longer because we got a lot to see. Each trend is going to be about 20 to 45 seconds, hopefully. So buckle up because we're in for a ride. Let's get to it. Alright, let's start with a look at some of the prints, fabrics, and colors that are trending this winter. First up, monochrome. Rocking your favorite colors from head to toe is a strong style flex this winter. So what you want to do is be mindful of the time of year, obviously, and pick colors that fit accordingly. Now personally, I like darker tones in the colder months, but for this season in particular, you want to look out for winter whites, fuchsia, and red because they are three of the key colors this season. Now speaking of that last color, head to toe red is a trend all on its own. Pick shades that work for you and your style. Now, like I said, I like darker tones, so I went with this nice burgundy look. I personally think it's a good option for guys who like more low-key but still strong style statements. But if you do like standing out, then go for brighter tones to make a major statement. Now this next one blends monochrome with a little bit of print action. So head-to-toe prints are a good idea this year. Whether it's abstract prints, geometric patterns, or a total masterpiece like this set that I'm rocking here, have fun with it. Now I will say this trend is reserved for the guys who don't mind catching a little bit of attention. But if you're shy and you still want to give it a try, go for head-to-toe checks or stripes for a subtler approach. And while we're on the topic of checks, it's a go-to fall-winter style statement and one that you can always depend on year after year. Now when I say check, I'm talking about plaid, tartan, checkerboard, whatever you may call it. So what you want to do is go for pieces that you'll really like and won't get bored of. That way you can dig them out each year. My tip would be to go for flannels, trousers, suits, coats. Trust me, the options are infinite. Now, on the other end of the print spectrum, you have face prints, which continue to trend this season. Now, I will say it's a trend that'll have all eyes on you, literally and figuratively. I'm sorry, that was cheesy. But, again, if you want to turn down the attention factor, layer it under a blazer or your favorite coat for a cool pop of print without feeling too showy. Now for fabrics. I've been going on and on all season long about leather, and I have no plans of stopping. I've been rocking it head to toe on the bottom with these 3 pairs of pants that I have in different colors. So I have rose, black, and burgundy. And up top by way of overshirts, jackets, and this blazer that I cannot get enough of. Now remember, go faux when you can, alright? There are a ton of eco-friendly options for whatever you're looking for. And honestly, no one should be all up on you looking at you that hard. Corduroy is another one of those trends that you can look forward to every year. So what you want to do is try to go outside of the box. I bought these overalls to switch up my cord routine, but I've also seen a ton of new colors, styles, and details that make it really easy to find the right piece for you, no matter your style. Faux fur, I repeat, faux fur, was on the trend reports this year, which is an awesome step towards taking better care of our environment, which we all need to do, obviously. Plus, these bad boys will keep you cozy as hell. I have 2 in my wardrobe, and they both do a really great job at retaining warmth, but also making a big statement. And for the more reserved guys, go for a solid colored style that doesn't go too far past the waist. And if you are all about the wow factor, try fun colors, prints, and sweeping lengths. So let's stick to outerwear for a while and look closer at some of the trends here. Now first things first, Macs are on the radar this season, so on those rainy days, this is the option to grab. Now according to the trend reports, oversized Macs are what's hot, but I didn't want to drown in this one, so I went with sizing that worked for me. Always remember that no matter what the trend reports say, you're shopping for yourself and your style, so do what works for you. If you're in an area where the temperatures get really tough during the winter, a shearling coat is your best friend. I have a handful at the ready in my closet. Some are thicker, some are lighter, but they all have that fluffy layer that'll keep me super warm in the months ahead. And surprise, surprise, super functional pieces are trending. Go figure, pieces that actually keep you warm. These are coats that offer technical fabrics that keep you fortified against the elements, and they have plenty of smart details like extra pockets and zip closures. No matter your climate, you can find the right options, whether you go heavy or lightweight. As you probably know, it's freezing here in New York, so I went for a reversible option that offers extra padding, cozy interiors, a hood, and rainproof material. Alright, moving right along to suits. Strap tailoring is one of my favorite trends from 2020, and it continues as we head into 2021. It's the perfect way to upgrade your suiting game to seriously sharp levels. Now what you want to do is look for styles that play across the body or long details that can hang off the body. Now in my opinion, I think this one's pretty easy to pull off, so for guys who are looking to make a strong but safe step forward in their fashion journey, give this one a try. Also pretty easy to pull off, oversized tailoring is a fun way to play around with your suit game this winter. It's as easy as layering an oversized blazer over your favorite hoodie and dressing things down for a street-ready ensemble like I did here. Plus, it adds an extra layer to things, so it keeps you warmer, and the bigger size can help you feel like you're in your bed under your favorite blanket, whether you're on the train or in the car, wherever. Alright guys, so remember those out-of-the-box ideas I mentioned earlier? Here we go. First, if you're a sweater guy, add some supersized cardigans to your arsenal over a couple of solid layers, and wear the cardigan as a coat. Yeah, I can't make this up. I promise I got it from the trend reports. Now of course, make sure you're not freezing your butt off, but if the weather does allow, it's a stylish substitute for that favorite leather jacket of yours. Quick disclaimer, the shirt category got a little high fashion this season, and these next few trends prove it. It may feel a little crazy if you're not a fashion risk taker, but bear with me. First, we have sail-like shirts. Now, what you want to do is think oversized. Think flowing fabric, long sleeves, and a very comfy fit. Now for me, I went for this unique option with this gold satin style shirt that I thought was really cool. I layered it up with a blazer to tone it down a bit because it is extravagant. But you can go for longer silhouettes like a tunic or even just a super flowy button down to give this one a try. Next, glitter is apparently on the radars. Now I think this might have been back when they thought we had a ton of holiday parties on the books, but either way, it's trending. Now what I would do is expand this a little bit to include all types of shiny embellishments. So studs, crystals, whatever catches the light. I went totally Harry Styles with this one, with the sheer fabric and the necktie, but I think it's pretty cool. Now this next one wraps all three of these shirt trends into one. It's basically called the shirt Reinvented. According to British GQ and French Vogue, which are the two sources where I always start my trend coverage each season, shirts are just getting remixed. So try new designs, look for frills, fresh cuts, and other designs with a creative, funky energy. So whether it's the unique V-cut of this button down, a crazy wavy collar, or the tie around the neck, look for awesome designs that really stand out. Double waistband pants are an interesting new trend that I actually gave a try last year. My biggest piece of advice would be to make sure that you get a style that doesn't look like you're sagging your pants from far away. But when you do it right, it makes for a pretty cool look. If you ask me though, I'd say this one might be for the more fashion experienced. The 70s were clearly a big source of inspiration for a bunch of designers this season. I mean, you have free-flowing pants, flamboyant scarves, and retro accessories and prints making appearances all over the runways. Now the biggest thing is if you decide to try this one, don't make it a costume. Pull your favorite elements together and modernize them for a look that's cool but also works for 2021. And for the last of these out-of-the-box ideas, the utility trend continues to rage on. So straps, zippers, padding, cargo pants, vests, dozens of pockets, and black. All of these are perfectly exciting ways to hop on board. Now the best options are going to offer added functionality, so whether that's through new compartments, like the dozens of pockets that I mentioned, or cargo pants, or a more secure defense against the cold by zipper and popper enclosures. While we're talking about utility, that's the perfect segue to switch over to accessories. We're almost done, guys. Now over the past 4 years, we've seen the fanny pack trend evolve into an entire man bag revolution. And now crossbody bags that give the effect of full-on armor is where we're at in 2021. Speaking of revolutions, the necktie is set to make a comeback. Now don't do it the boring way, maximize its full potential and really make a statement with it. Whether that's through the perfect print, elevated details like high fashion stitching, and elegant architecture, or just with the right pop of color where you need it. Gloves are also having a moment. Now to be clear, we're not talking about mantans or those chunky variations that you use to shovel snow. I mean chic and stylish, sometimes leather, sometimes fingerless, sometimes colored finishing touches to your already excellent ensembles, guys. If you want to give it a go, try out a nice pair of driving gloves the next time you wear your favorite fancy coat. You'll look great. In the footwear arena, metal embellished shoes are in the spotlight. Now I've been investing in this particular trend for the past year or two, and there are a ton of ways to go for it. You've got chains, steel cap boots, studded loafers, buckles, accentuated clasps, and lace holes. The choice is yours. Finally, we're at the end. The very last one, get extra with your scarf game. Now what I mean by that is go extra long, get extra chunky, or get extra padded. My choice here is extra long, and there are a ton of styling options to play with. Just watch. At the end of the day, as long as your neck doesn't feel another gust of wind until April, you're doing it right. Alright guys, if you're still here, give yourself a pat on the back and a gold star. You now know 25 key trends to make this your most stylish winter yet. If you have any questions or thoughts on them, let me know in the comments below, and also let me know which items you're adding to your closets in the weeks ahead. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe. Stay warm, and I'll see you on the next one.